Hello, this is Wicked Shrapnel, and tonight I have a Monday Night Football prediction sponsored by EA's Ronku program. We are going to predict the winner between the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. Currently, the Vikings are 3-0, Giants are 2-1, and I'm not going to do full length quarters on this. It's just kind of a quick rundown just to see what Madden 17 thinks will be the winner of this matchup. So let's just jump right into it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both defenses will have to be on the watch for a pair of tight ends looking to find seams in the secondary. It's the Giants going up against the Vikings. With that, let's get up to Minneapolis as we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage takes us to one of the newest jewels on the NFL landscape, US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauden. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York Giants offense coming out, led by Eli Manning. And Manning, he had a chance late against the Redskins in that loss. You know, he had led 35 game-winning touchdown drives, had a chance for number 36, but got picked by Sua Cravens, the rookie.
Very unfortunate, obviously, for the Giants. They had been looking for that breakout game from their offense, and they got it against Washington. They had won the first two on the strength of their defense. Now they move forward and want to keep cranking up the O.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. So here's the starting 11, and the human highlight reel, Odell Beckham Jr., watch out for him.
One of the few guys in the league that gets you and I out of our hotel rooms early to get here for pregame warm-ups and watch him go through his routine. He's absolutely amazing catching the football.
6 yards to go here on second down. Manning to throw on second down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 74 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And there's a flag on the field. And tough starting field position here. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll be first down Vikings.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll be a Minnesota first down. Rudolph was solid in their win at Carolina. 7 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
How about that touchdown catch? I call it a reverse fade route. Outside receiver comes inside. Rudolph flexed out. He ends up going outside and running the fade. Really nice throw by Sam Bradford. An excellent catch by him. But I don't think anyone's happier about the success of Stephon Diggs out wide than Kyle Rudolph, because that's opening up the middle of the field for him, and he's taking full advantage of it.
And here's the first NFL catch for Laquan Treadwell. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. One quarter down. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, Peterson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. And they're going to speed things up here. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And he will lose. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on fourth down, here's a punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. Back deep is Dwayne Harris here. This is Harris. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. This Minnesota defense should be amped after what they did in week 3. 8 sacks in that game.
And just the idea of getting Cam Newton on the ground 8 times, that's awfully impressive. And not only that, They held down their big wide receivers. Kelvin Benjamin and Devin Funchess, 0 catches.
That's unbelievable.
For each of them. This is a defense that has the look of a defense that can carry a team a long way.
On first down, Manning. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
On the run, here's Vereen. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Now Brad Wing, a third-year man out of LSU, on to punt it away. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. Here's Sherrill's. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. And now out comes Minnesota. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Bridgewater on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. While we have the chance, we have to discuss what young quarterbacks have done so far this season. Listen to this. Wentz, Simeon, Prescott, Garoppolo, Brissett, and Kessler combined 11-2 with a 15-3 touchdown to interception ratio. That's impressive.
I thought everyone keeps saying that playing quarterback is really tough to do in the NFL.
Those guys are proving them wrong.
Well, I think that what they're doing is they're taking advantage of their skill set, emphasizing what they do best, minimizing things for them, right, to avoid errors. But some of them continue to elevate their game, and Trevor Siemian comes to mind. How about his last performance? 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. First down, Bridgewater. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. One final try now for Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime here in what obviously is a very fast-moving first half of play. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both the Vikings and the Giants haven't had a reliable run game so far. The push up front has not been there, and you have to give credit to both defenses on that front. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Giants opening up on offense. Manning's got the completion here, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. They'll take the early advantage. Giants with the ball early in the second, with plenty of pressure this half and another sack. This goes for a loss of 14. Third down, inches to go. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 12. But they failed to come away with points on the drive. And with that, we'll send you back to Minneapolis, where Brandon and Charles are on the call.
Okay, Larry, back here, 7-0 our score as we ready ourselves for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. They run again with Peterson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. He'll look to throw. Looking for someone to throw to. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he stopped immediately there. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Love the excitement we've got going here. If they just scored the touchdown, they're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
Think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Back to throw. Manning. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there. And that'll be good for a Giants first. To throw is Manning. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
Now it's Jennings. And he is going to loop. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So it'll be first down here after the run. Here's Jennings. Down to the 25. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Here we go with 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So there we have it. New York Giants win it. So place your bets. This is totally unfallible. So this is just a cool little game prediction. I guess we'll find out real shortly if it's true, if the Giants do actually win it. And I turned the stadium speakers down because there's music in it, and the reason why they're all wearing pink shoes.
So that'll do it for us. For
breast
my partner,
cancer
Charles
awareness.
Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
So long, everybody. So that's cool. I've done predictions and stuff in the past for just like Super Bowls, but I might do these more often. And hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Take it easy.